Right now, a midday shooting leaves at least 2 people hurt, and Madison police searching for suspects.
Plus, protecting your packages from porch pirates. What you need to know to keep your holiday gifts safe.
And how UW students are getting a chance to help out hospitals struggling with COVID patients. News 3 Now at 6 begins right now. The season of giving truly is the season of taking for some. Case in point, thieves like this person stealing packages outside a Madison home several times.
McKenna Alexander joins us live to share how Madison police investigate these crimes and how they make it fairly simple to report. McKenna?
Yeah, well, if you see someone carrying a bag full of presents in the middle of the night, unfortunately, it's probably not Santa. Instead, it's likely a porch pirate, a criminal Madison police say they've seen a lot of.
You are currently being recorded.
It's seconds. It takes seconds. They're just walking in the neighborhood, see an opportunity, immediately run up and grab it and go.
You can see that here in Ring doorbell videos a Madison man shared with us and police.
Say it's almost like a fish in water, you know, when you see like a bobber or something. It's going to be an easy grab. So these porch pirates see something just sitting out in the open, and they're going to run, swoop in, take advantage of what they can do.
It happened to this victim 3 times, all seemingly the same person taking advantage of an easy-to-commit crime.
We've been able to identify a few chronic porch pirates here at MPD.
How police do that has gotten a lot easier thanks to videos like these. This victim shared the files with police. Without that evidence, it's a tough case to crack.
By watching that video, our officers and our burglary unit were able to identify a suspect and then ultimately, begin the process of looking for that person.
Surveillance video can help catch a suspect, but it doesn't guarantee you get your items back, nor do they prevent the crime to begin with. MPD recommends you monitoring your package's arrival. If you're not home, ask a neighbor to grab the package for you or leave specific instructions for drop-off.
You can sometimes leave instructions with these companies. Please leave the package behind the bush out front or behind the large blue planter. And that, again, just kind of doesn't have that package right out in the open.
But if you are a victim, make sure to speak up. Madison Police makes that easy, providing a simple form and ways to share video on their website. If you have a theft you'd like to report to MPD, we have information on how to do so on our website, channel3000.com.
McKenna, thank you. 2 people are hospitalized after a shooting in southwest Madison this afternoon. Happened in the 4500 block of Verona Road. Police said shots were fired in the parking lot of the nearby Home Depot. The extent of injuries is unknown at this time. We do know one of those people were shot. It's unclear if this was a targeted incident, but officials say the people involved may have known each other.
And let's check your certified most accurate forecast now with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi.
Only a couple of days before Christmas, and while temperatures are cold enough for snow, we're not getting any here, and the next couple of days will be milder. The time lapse from the WISC Skycam showed that there were a few clouds at times during the day today, but on Doppler track, you can see even those clouds brought just a couple of flurries of snow up in central Wisconsin, and that was about it. Low temperatures this morning dropped to 12 here in Madison. North of town, temperatures are mainly in the single digits. High temperatures so far in the middle 20s, at least here in Madison. A little warmer over southwestern Wisconsin, where there was some sunshine. Temperatures are closer to 30 degrees there, and right now temperatures are in the low to mid 20s. We probably won't go much lower than this before temperatures start to rise overnight, and wind chills right now generally in the teens, so not too bad out here. Otherwise, by tomorrow morning, temperatures should be back in the upper 20s with cloudy skies, maybe a couple of flurries late tonight into tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow look for a high temperature of 42, and it'll be even milder for Christmas Eve with some rain showers in the forecast. I'll take a look at our prospects for a white Christmas in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. We now have another way to battle COVID-19 today. The FDA authorizing the first pill to treat the virus. Studies show the antiviral called Paxlovid reduces the risk of hospitalizations and death by 88% if given within the first few days, the first 5 days of symptoms. A 5-day course of the drug includes 3 pills twice a day, but as Mo Carbot with SSM Health says, the treatment is not for everyone.
It's not meant for patients with no symptoms. It's meant, this treatment is meant for patients who test positive, who have mild to moderate symptoms, and who have high-risk conditions that could put them at risk for severe illness.
Last month, the Biden administration announced it was buying 10 million treatments for more than $5 billion. Pfizer says it's ready to start delivering it in the U.S. immediately.
As hospitals around the state continue to be pushed to the limits with patients, UW Health is helping out. The hospital's eICU program gives UW Health experts a chance to help other hospitals that may not have enough intensive care units or expertise on site. Here's how it works. Doctors, nurses, and assistants use a large computer monitor to display medical information from partner hospitals. Information is updated in real time. The monitors also show a live video feed so that doctors can monitor patients and be alerted when something is wrong.
So we can see all of the patient's telemetry, so their EKG tracings, what their heart rate, what their blood pressure is doing, how they're oxygenating. We can also go into all of their health records.
The program began in 2008 and serves 7 hospitals and 8 ICUs across Wisconsin and northern Illinois. According to UW Health, it's helped care for about 1,300 COVID-19 ICU patients since the pandemic began.
Wisconsin recording its first COVID-19 death from a child under the age of 10. Children's Wisconsin says that death was reported in the past week. Few details are known, including where in the state it happened. Child deaths from COVID are extremely rare. DHS says 6 have been reported among Wisconsinites between the ages of 10 and 19. Businesses could soon require their employees to get a booster shot to be considered fully vaccinated. It's an effort to combat the Omicron variant. Public health officials say getting a booster helps provide protection against Omicron. One state already has a booster mandate, that being New Mexico. Meanwhile, colleges and universities like Yale and Harvard are requiring booster shots for students, faculty, and staff.
UW students will have a chance to help struggling hospitals and get paid for it. Today, System President Tommy Thompson announcing an incentive program for them. A similar program ran in December of last year. Students will get $500 in tuition credit for their work in nursing homes and hospitals. UW officials say about 1,000 students will be eligible for this incentive.
They see it as an opportunity to expand their education, hands-on preparation, hands-on experience, and above all, the nursing teams say, God, can we keep going? We like it. It works out for us, and the students are turning out to be better nurses as a result of that, I'm sure, because of the experience.
The Department of Health Services will give $500,000 to fund the program.
A former Milwaukee County judge is sentenced to 9 years in prison for distributing child pornography. Brett Blumey of Cottage Grove pled guilty to federal charges in September. He'll also spend 20 years of supervised release. Investigators say Blumey used the messaging app Kik to distribute 27 files of child porn. Online court records show he still faces 7 felony charges of child pornography possession here in Dane County. Dane County deputies investigating a break-in at a local tavern. Authorities were called to Whippoorwill Hawk's Nest yesterday. They found a broken window caused by someone forcing their way in. A gaming machine, cash register, and ATM were also damaged. No word on how much money was stolen.
A Madison woman is now facing a homicide charge for allegedly causing a crash in July that killed Wisconsin Public Media Director Jean Purcell. Shawnisha Umis is charged with homicide by negligent operation of a vehicle. A criminal complaint says she was driving on the westbound Beltline frontage road near Grandview Boulevard when she hit Purcell. He later died from his injuries. Police say video evidence shows Umis speeding past traffic, appearing to run a stop sign before the crash. She is scheduled to be in court on January 6th. Parents of middle schoolers in a northern Wisconsin city are demanding answers to a mysterious chemical leak that left dozens sick. This happened in November, and district officials blamed a contractor coating sewer pipes near the school for causing the leak. Reports suggest students were exposed to the chemical styrene. The school recently reopened, but parents say the district hasn't given clear answers about what students were exposed to or whether the problem has been resolved. Wisconsin Public Radio requested the environmental reports, but the district refused to turn them over, citing an open investigation.
Those stressing about having to pay student loans again can now breathe a sigh of relief. Today, President Biden announcing another extension to the pause on those payments. It'll now go through May 1st. The pause has allowed the balances for borrowers to be frozen with no payments required in most federal student loans. Interest rates have also stopped adding up, and collections on defaulted debt have been put on hold. Borrowers were supposed to start paying back on their loans again starting in February. The committee searching for UW-Madison's new chancellor hopes to pick someone by May. Their plan calls for an application deadline in mid-March. Semifinalists will then be interviewed in mid-April. In early May, finalists will visit campus, followed by a hiring recommendation in mid-May. Outgoing Chancellor Rebecca Blank leaves this summer to take over as president at Northwestern.
Still ahead, need help paying your utility bills? How a new program's got you covered.
Plus, the end of an era. What kind of challenges former Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett says his successor will have to face.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 now at 6.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
At iMart Express, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40. Using insurance? We accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. Glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at iMart Express.
Happy holidays from Meineke Car Care Center. We would like to thank you for your business this year and wish you and your family a safe and happy holiday season. Drive safe during all of your travels. Meineke, doing car care right.
Come into Rubens today for our annual year-end clearance sale. Hundreds of items have been marked down and are available for immediate delivery. Choose from soft leather sofas and comfy fabric sectionals. We have the perfect leather recliner that allows you to sit back and relax. Rubens has an enormous amount of leather furniture in stock. Why wait 4 to 8 months? Have your furniture for the holidays. Check out our website for our constantly changing in-stock inventory. Come into Rubens' year-end clearance sale today.
You know what I'm going to miss most about space?
What's that?
How easy it is to keep up my saving habit. There's nothing to buy up here.
We're making it easier to save on Earth, too. When you open a savings builder account at BMO Harris, you can get a cash reward for every month you save.
Anything to help launch my savings?
Sure. When you open a checking account, we'll give you $200 to kickstart your savings progress.
$200 and a monthly savings reward.
It's a way to save that won't weigh you down. It's a little space humor.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Hey, Lexus, play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Welcome back. For the first time in nearly 18 years, Milwaukee has a new mayor. Today, Tom Barrett resigned from his position in preparation to become ambassador to Luxembourg. In his remarks announcing his resignation, the now former mayor said he was honored to serve the city for as long as he did and is filled with optimism for its future. Guiding the city through the pandemic in what he calls a summer of unrest, Barrett says his successor will face challenges but offers encouragement.
Certainly the level of violence. I think economic justice, racial justice, those are issues that don't go away. And I think the one constant of cities is they are always changing. They're always reinventing themselves.
Acting Mayor Cavalier Johnson was sworn in as interim mayor about an hour or so ago, and tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., Mayor Barrett officially becomes ambassador.
Those struggling to pay their water bills are getting some help. Today, Governor Evers announcing $18 million in funding to assist Wisconsin families with water utilities. This money comes from the Low-Income Household Water Assistance Program, which is part of an emergency effort to respond to the pandemic. People interested in applying for the funds should call 211. We also have a link to learn more about the program on channel3000.com. In Beloit, the State Street entrance to the City Hall small parking lot will be closed while the second and third floors are being renovated. Drivers will still be able to access the drive-through drop box. All of the traffic should enter City Hall using the Sherland Avenue entrance. City Hall will still be accessible on the first floor. This project should be done in May.
A new pharmaceutical campus promises to bring more than 200 new jobs to Verona. Arrowhead Pharmaceutical says the construction on the 13-acre project will begin early next year. The campus will include a 140,000 square foot drug manufacturing facility as well as a laboratory and some office space. The building will be built in the Verona Technology Park at Highways M and PB near Highway 18151.
Coming up, why a new pet for Christmas may not be the best gift idea.
Plus, a wish come true for a Fitchburg woman, why going swimming meant so much to her. And could we see any snow or rain this week? Gary's got the complete forecast. It's after the break. Stay with us.
Come celebrate home for the holidays at Ashley Home Store. Get our very best winter home styles at savings of up to 53% off. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years. Millions of dollars worth of product in stock and ready to be delivered. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Running a race is a lot like investing. It takes discipline, patience, and time. But most importantly, it takes endurance. Because in order to go the distance, you need to be prepared to get there. At the Burrish Group at UBS, we have a trusted advisor that's ready to go the extra mile with you every step of the way. Call the Burrish Group today.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Call to donate today.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes, and now he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Come celebrate home for the holidays at Ashley Home Store. Get our very best winter home styles at savings of up to 53% off. Plus, no interest financing for 5 years. Millions of dollars worth of product in stock and ready to be delivered. Only at Ashley Home Store. You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Pets might be on your holiday shopping list. However, adding a four-legged friend isn't always a good call. A furry friend may be fun today, but it's a long-term commitment welcoming one into your family.
They need a lot of enrichment, exercise. There are some financial expenses associated with them, so to take into account the entire picture and the lifespan of that pet.
If you are a parent giving a pet as a gift to a child, be ready to care for the pet as needed. A Grace Hospice in Fitchburg is granting a wish for one of their own. For 102-year-old Betty Roberts, that wish was to go swimming.
News 3 Now photojournalist Jim Rader went down to the Capitol Lakes retirement community to watch Betty's wish come true.
Went for a nice swim. Well, it's a little different than it was when I was 20, but it was nice to get in and just feel the swim movement again.
Does it feel good to be back in the water?
Betty, for I'd say over the last year, has been begging to get into a pool every day. She's contacted her doctor, her nurse practitioner, and they just thought it was too big of a risk. And she said, this is what I want to do. She honestly talks about it every single day.
Yep, there's a bar right on the side of the pool, too. What did you say? You found it.
I swam in the Badger State Games, and it wasn't unusual for there not to be anybody else in my age group. So I would get winning medals because there was nobody else in my age group.
She said, this is what I want to do. She honestly talks about it every single day. Do you want your walker or wheelchair?
This is fine. It was easy to swim and it wasn't cold.
Let's go to Chief Meteorologist Gary Kidalty now with a look at your full forecast. Gary?
Well, keeping an eye on the Christmas holiday coming up. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Look for high temperatures to be in the lower 40s for tomorrow and middle 40s for Christmas Eve. That does not bode well for a white Christmas around here. In fact, we'll see rain showers on Christmas Eve. Might see a mix of a rain or snow shower on Christmas Day itself, but with high temperatures in the upper 30s, nothing should stick to the ground. Temperatures will be seasonably cold next week. We do see some chances for at least some light snow or flurries. There could be some minor accumulation, especially Sunday night into Monday and maybe toward the end of the week, but right now that's kind of iffy. Over the last 5 Christmases, you can see that we were just shy of a record high temperature with a 55-degree rating in 2019, but you can see while the temperatures have fluctuated up and down, there's been very little in the way of precipitation. You have to go back to 2016. We saw a little more than a quarter of an inch of rain because temperatures were above freezing for most of that Christmas. And as we look at our Christmas Eve forecast, I'm looking for a high of about 45 degrees with a few scattered rain showers. Those temperatures are about 15 degrees above average. And you can see during the day, we start out at about 35 in the morning, get up into the middle 40s in the afternoon, and then by midnight, temperatures are still in the upper 30s. And for Christmas Day itself, not quite as mild. Temperatures still in the upper 30s, but does not look like a white Christmas around here with temperatures above freezing, maybe a rain or snow shower around noon, and maybe a rain shower in the afternoon. On future track, over the next few days leading up to the holidays, you can see that tomorrow we'll see perhaps a weather system passing just to our north, giving us a chance for a few flurries in the morning. But as we head into Christmas Eve itself, temperatures will be warm enough for mainly rain showers. And then for Christmas Day, a little weak weather system could bring us a chance for a rain or snow shower. Most of the active weather will be out west with heavy snows in the mountains, rain along the coast for a couple of storm systems. By Sunday night into Monday, there's the possibility, at least for some light snow here, depending on what the temperatures turn out to be. And then on Tuesday, maybe another chance for some light snow or some snow showers in the afternoon. And then as we head toward the end of the week in Christmas or New Year's Eve, weather system could bring us some light snow showers, but we'll clear out in time for New Year's Day itself. Doppler track tonight shows nothing going on across Wisconsin. There are some flurries up to the north and west into North Dakota. That's the system that'll pass by to the north late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures right now, teens and 20s here, but over the snow cover, it's a lot colder. Temperatures in the single digits, but without the snow here, that makes about a 15-degree difference in temperatures. Plenty of clouds for right now. There are some breaks in the clouds before the next weather system comes in from the west, but a warm front to the south and west divides temperatures that are much milder to our south and west, where they're in the 40s already in Nebraska compared to the teens that we're seeing right now, and those temperatures will start rising overnight. In fact, by tomorrow morning, we'll be in the upper 20s, and we'll look for a high temperature of about 42 by tomorrow afternoon, maybe a flurry late tonight into early tomorrow morning. But as we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, 45 with those rain shower chances on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, a chance for a rain or snow shower, high temperature of 38, some rain or snow shower chances Sunday afternoon, maybe changing light snow Sunday night into Monday before that comes to an end, and then another chance for some light snow late Tuesday, and then again from perhaps Thursday afternoon into New Year's Eve itself. New Year's Day will be a little bit colder.
And coming up in sports, it's been a crazy couple of days for the Badger men's basketball team. Why this group doesn't care who they're facing on Thursday, as long as they get to play. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Christmas is right around the corner, and Menards has the perfect gifts to stuff the stockings. From candy and toys to power tool accessories and more, stock up on stocking stuffers and save big money. Don't forget the batteries. Grab a 24-pack of Energizer, double or AAA alkaline batteries, only $8.99 each after sale price and rebate, now at Menards. Plus, give the perfect gift with a Menards gift card today.
Although it seems like any ordinary day, it isn't. For one extraordinary reason. Because now with Spectrum Mobile, you get unlimited on 2 or more lines for $29.99 a line. This is a huge deal that'll make you feel larger than life. Get unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99 with nationwide 5G included. Call 1-844-955-2999. It's the biggest news in mobile with the best deal ever. Get unlimited talk, text, and data for only $29.99 with no contracts, added taxes, or hidden fees, and nationwide 5G included. Save up to 60% on your mobile bill. Get gigantic savings with unlimited from Spectrum Mobile for just $29.99. Call 1-844-955-2999 or visit a store near you. Switch today and you too will feel larger than life.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm coming through. It's Big Snoop Dogg with the red, white, and blue. Yes, indeed. You know we don't fake. Globetrotters coming with the Harlem Shake. We get to it and do it. Get things right. Shooting them hoops and making baskets all right.
Don't miss the Globetrotters in Madison on January 2nd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
When you open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Mix it into a stir fry. Better. Saute it into some veggies. Better. Or brush it onto a steak.
Way better.
With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
We are hearing a lot about booster vaccines. So do your kids need them right now?
We'll talk to experts in our Time for Kids segment. Plus, I'll have the latest forecast for the weekend.
We'll see you starting at 4:30 on News 3 Now this morning.
It's been an up and down past 2 days schedule-wise for the Wisconsin men's basketball team. Monday, they found out their game with Morgan State was canceled, and that's when Greg Gard and his staff got on the phone to try and find a replacement. Well, yesterday, around 4 o'clock, George Mason said they'd play the game. And if that didn't happen, the Badgers were looking at a 14-day stretch in between games, which isn't ideal. So no matter who they're playing, this group is just happy to be playing.
You always have that kind of hesitancy or caution when it comes to playing games over the last couple of years, but as a player, you just want to play. You know, every opportunity you have to compete, no matter who the competition is against, you're just eager to get out there.
Our guys are excited to play, and obviously you have this type of an opponent, it's going to be a heck of a challenge. And but they practiced well for 2 days. They knew who George Mason is. They don't know. We don't have to worry about giving them a geography or a history lesson. They know we got a good team coming in.
After throwing for 268 yards and 3 touchdowns, Aaron Rodgers has been named the NFC Offensive Player of the Week. And that award isn't new to number 12. It's his 19th of his career, which is good enough for 4th all-time. Now, since Rodgers returned from the reserve COVID-19 list, he's been lights out. In his last 5 games, he's completing nearly 69% of his passes, and his touchdown-to-interception ratio is 13-to-1. And after a fantastic freshman season, Braylon Allen has been named a finalist for the Sean Alexander Freshman of the Year Award. This season, Allen rushed for 1,109 yards and 12 touchdowns, both team highs. And remember, he did that in only 10 games. Now, the winner will be announced on January 10th. Gary?
Well, skies have started to clear out, at least for a little while. The clouds will move back in later on tonight and actually cause temperatures to start rising. Doppler track, free of precipitation across the state. Some flurries up in North Dakota. That system will skim just to our north, perhaps giving us a couple of flurries late tonight into early tomorrow morning. Temperatures are in the lower 20s in Madison, teens up to the north, but still mid to upper 20s to the south. These temperatures will probably start rising over the next couple of hours. Wind chills right now in the teens to around 20 degrees. Look for temperatures by morning to be in the upper 20s. Look for a high tomorrow of 42. 45 on Christmas Eve with some rain showers, mix of rain and snow on Christmas Day, and then seasonal temperatures next week.
All right, Gary, thanks. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you back here at 10.